Greg, Jordan DeGoey, how is he? I think it says 1 week. What are you thinking?
Yeah, it's reasonably minor. Like, he's just got a little bit of a grumbling ankle, and we learned lessons from last year. We're not going to put Geordie out there with one issue becomes two, and then we sort of chase our tail a little bit. So we decided early in the week to make that call and then get him right, ideally for Brisbane.
Did he do it in the game? Because I know you guys said it was tactical at the time, but did he pull up sore?
Yeah, no, he had no signs of this to this degree. He had little things going on prior to the game, and that's why we sort of thought, let's just look after him a bit. Then he's pulled up a bit sore on Sunday than we thought post game. So again, we play the long game with him.
Given his history, do you think it take a little bit longer than the week at the moment? Or?
We're hopeful that Brisbane's the target, but we're not sure. That's still the plan, and we'll take him to Adelaide, then we'll take him to Brisbane with us, and we'll have all our physio team and high performance team around him, and again, ideally we push him for Brisbane.
How frustrating has it been for him? Like, this last year and a bit, it just seems like he can't get an actual run at it.
Yeah, I had a good chat to him early in the week, and he was a bit frustrated because he's sort of 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But again, what is it, round 5 now? We've got plenty of time, and he's done a power of work to get to this stage. He's certainly in a different position body-wise than this time last year. So, minor setback, and we play the big game.
It must be frustrating as well for Danny Houston missing more games versus today. Does he need to change that way?
Look, the incident's the incident. I think there's he had to say that he wants to change things. I'm not sure. We'll wait and see on those things. But I think the reality of missing your best players is not much fun as a coach and as a team. I look at it as opportunity to improve, opportunity for him to freshen up, and opportunity for others to come and play roles.
If he's going to Adelaide, is he going to play a role on game day?
No, he's just going basically because our whole team's going. We're away for 10, 12 days as a collective, so all our team will be there with him. And when we get to Brisbane, he'll have a whole week of training with people around him.
How important is that time away together? You guys don't get to travel much. Away in a big slab. How important is it?
Yeah, no, we're excited for it. There's a whole road trip. There's a lot of families going up to Brisbane too, school holidays, and we take the whole extended group away, and opportunities for shared experience. Like you said, there's not too often you get these opportunities throughout the year, and we'll step into it. We've got a couple of milestones along the way too.
How do you manage it? Because sometimes we see when teams go away for extended blocks, it can be that fatigue, or some people homesickness kicks in, like keeping everyone on that high level, I guess. Yeah. Look, it's only 10 days, so ideally there's a lot on our plates in terms of training and preparing for the games, and we've got 2 great opposition. But I don't want to get too far ahead because we've still got Sydney in a couple of days, so that's firmly our focus.
Adelaide's been a pretty happy hunting ground for you guys over the past. Is it something that you take confidence in and you talk about to your players?
Yeah, we love Adelaide. I'm not sure what Jack Higgins is talking about. I might pick Jack up from the airport and go shout him about Balfour's past here and take him down to McLaren Vale, and might end up at Maslin's Beach and open his eyes up a bit. I'm not sure what Jack's talking about. It's God's country, so we love going to Adelaide. And if you haven't bought your ticket, get on the planes, trains and automobiles, get over to Adelaide and celebrate. It's a great thing that the AFL do, and Adelaide put on a great show.
Bit of talk around Braden Maynard and his future. I think North have said, he's available. We'd like to look at. What have you made of all the public commentary around him?
To be honest, I don't read a thing, and I don't watch much, so I'm not caught up in it, other than watching Braden just perform really, really well for us, and he's much loved within our 4 walls, and he looks really energised for us as a team and for his own form. So we're living in it now, and we're excited what he's producing for us.
How keen are you to keep him long term though? It's been a real heart and soul guy.
Yeah, very keen. I'd say that to him daily, how much I love and appreciate him, and I'll leave list management up to others. I'll leave his manager's contract up to him. That's not something I touch, but I make sure he feels appreciated and loved.
Obviously a few outs for Sydney, but what do you make of them at the moment?
They're a one in, one out type of team. It doesn't really matter what number on the back it is. That they play a system-based game, and their ball use against North Melbourne. I actually went and watched the game live last week. I saw that firsthand, how easy they moved the ball, and they got a lot of threats at both ends of the ground. They're hard to score against, and then they can move the ball really well.
You said post-game against Carlton that Ned Long probably won't be the sub again. Is that still the same one?
Yeah, Ned's playing. Yep, Ned's playing, and he's been someone that has just shown that he's, regardless of where he plays, he says, I'll do whatever you need for the team, and his pressure's been elite, like AFL elite, in terms of getting the ball back for us, and looking forward to seeing him do that for 4 quarters.
James Jordan has been pulling off some pretty good lockdown roles. You had him to go to someone like Nick, and how does Nick deal with those sort of?
Yeah, we anticipate that he'll go to Nick, and he's played on him before. We just want to make sure we get Nick in the best positions to play for us. If that means sometimes he sacrifices his role for others, then Nick will do that for us, and then we might need to be a little bit smart and strategic in where we play Nick at times, and it makes it hard to tag him.
He's so meticulous with his preparation. Does he put that into preparing for opposition taggers and what their strengths are
Yeah.
and how they plan to?
Yeah, Nick's normally first in Monday looking at the tapes of the opposition, who like whether it's Jordan or someone else is going to play on him, and looks at the opportunities that present through that, and then if you watch him train, he trades at another level, and so he's going to have to bring his runners on Friday night because Nick will be running.
You've got to make a few changes, obviously. Can you give us a hint as to anyone you're considering at the moment?
Well, we've had 2 or 3 players playing really well at VFL level for a number of weeks, actually more than that now, and you've got Mason's down there at VFL, you've got Will Hoskin-Elliott and Ned Allen have all been wanting opportunities, and same with Lockie Sullivan, so those names will come up.
A bit of a bigger picture one. You wouldn't have seen it, but Brad Scott this morning was talking about how he's never seen a coaching group more disenfranchised with the way they're treated or regarded from the development of pay and things like that come up before.
Yeah.
Coaches as a whole. I guess what's your perspective on that?
Yeah, I was interviewed earlier in the year, and the soft cap is reached its boiling point in terms of our staff, and it's not just coaches, it's our staff, and right now there's a lot of loud voices. There's a lot of yelling going, what's going on? The game's never been in better shape, and more fans, more membership, and the game's in really great shape. And there's a lot of staff that are working long hours and want to be rewarded for that. So hopefully the AFL are listening.
Brad said it's not just say coaches that are dropping out of the profession. It's say players wanting to go into the field that he feels like he's going to drop off. Is that something you sense?
Well, the average AFL wage as a player is $450, $500, and you're not going to get that as the coach, and you're going to lose some really quality people to the game if that's on money only. But it's more than that. There's a lot of details to it, and again, I hope the AFL are listening because our staff want to be rewarded.
Craig, and apologies if this was asked already, but with Dan Houston, I know you've been asked a few times about his going into the contest. After the last game, do you need to have another chat? Do you need to ask him just to...
Yeah, no, I've answered that question.
The 15 metres seem to be pretty short kicks, not 15, seem to be really hot this year. Have you sort of seems the players either aren't catching on to it or don't really mind? What's your sort of take on
No, we like the not 15 played on. I was coaching my little girls' team at Williamstown under 10s, and I kept calling it, but they weren't listening. They couldn't quite kick it 15 metres. No, we like the rule because, funnily enough, some of the teams that come up against it want to chip the ball around a bit more than what we do. So, it invites our ability to get the ball back. So, I'm a big fan of it.